Oh, they can resist pull, of course. God, how many enemies can resist pull? This is ridiculous.
So, how'd you get involved with a hidden path?
I came across someone in need during my travels and helped them hide from the Empire. That eventually led me to the path.
Sometimes, I wonder if destroying the holocron had any impact.
We protected the children on that list.
Oh, they destroyed it? I thought they kept it. I don't remember that.
They're still hunting them down.
Just so. We must protect those we can.
These are all overseer's base.
Yes, they are ancient security mechanisms.
Oh, now you're talking about that?
When the Empire arrived to make them and to use these.
Old tech is less conspicuous.
Exactly.
Definitely a lot easier to fight this enemy unlocked. Oh. It's only with 2 attacks that he just backs away. And he's done. Pretty simple enemy to fight. At least now I can focus.
Is he going to get away?
Oh shit! Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, or not.
I'm hit. Stiff. No.
You will regret that. Got you. Analytical swing. You cannot escape. Mortality probable.
That was kind of an exploit on this enemy.
They were waiting on a shuttle. Means more on the way. What kind of pilgrims came out here anyway? Imagine crossing these gales just to find a safe place. Guess you can't put a price on sanctuary. Marin mentioned this was the back route, right? Hope Seer's got another way for these refugees. They've been through enough.
Whoa. Is that a Dark Trooper? You're serious? That they brought in the Dark Troopers? I thought they only got started on that once the Empire fell.
Empire brought a new toy.
Yeah, that's literally a Dark Trooper. I mean, it's a sentry droid, but that's literally a Dark Trooper.
Come now, you can make it.
Oh.
Cal, this is BD1.
I'm Peely. Didn't expect to see any pilgrims today.
What are you doing out here?
Tending to what I can, but very little grows here, as you can see.
You should check out the Kobo system. Everything grows there.
Sounds lovely. Perhaps I will.
Just tell the bartender at Pipeline Saloon I sent you. He'll get you set up. This is an odd place for a garden.
I've been feeling rather aimless. So like the pilgrims, I came to find a new direction. When I came across these struggling seeds, I had to tend to them.
I'm amazed anything grows out here.
Life is stubborn like that, I suppose.
Nice meeting you.
Botanist in the desert. She must have been really lost. Or desperate to find her way.
That was actually supposed to happen. Wow.
Welcome back.
Hey,
The Imperial labor camp on Maza.
garrison's half empty. We can strike before reinforcements arrive.
Sounds promising, but
This seems like an odd time to introduce this.
As soon as they do, I'll scout ahead and they can rest on the Mantis.
you know they'll never allow themselves to rest if you're in danger. You never give up. And that's what inspires all of us. But you have to remember that where you lead, they will follow.
I know I've been pushing recently, but ever since Grease
What
got
happened
hurt...
to Grease is not your fault. But ever since then, you've been reckless.
Are you talking about when he lost his arm? I thought that happened
Keep
way
worrying
before
about
this.
Something bad happening to one of you.
It's good to acknowledge your fear. But don't let it determine your path. Focus on the moment. Choose your direction and act with certainty. And trust that, whatever the odds, you'll pull through. Cal, trust yourself.
Trust in the Force.
Exactly.
Are we going to learn a new ability? Is that why this scene is playing? I don't know, like the pacing and the screenplay and when scenes play out is just weird.
No holding back now. Focus on the moment. And push through. We gotta take this storm head on. Brace yourself, BD. She always knows where to guide me, even if I don't know my next step.
Cal, what happened?
See for yourself.
Not bad. Maybe you can keep up with me now.
Let's find out. What's the Empire up to?
They're at the temple entrance.
Yeah, the story just feels like it's going all over the place now.
Time.
Not gonna lie. I'm not really seeing a focus right now. I'm just kind of seeing stuff happen. But it just feels out of order.
It will tear that temple apart.
Whoa!
Jeremiah's still in there.
I've never... Isn't that what the Separatists used?
We'll distract that monstrosity.
Be
The
careful.
Separatists used that when they invaded Camino. In Clone Wars. Now the Empire has access to that technology? But like at this point, I'm just starting to ask the question, what am I doing now? That's literally what it feels like. Because like, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. Like, yes, we're going to rescue this pilgrim, but like, there's other events happening with Cal and Marin, and you know, then we're talking about Tanalor, and then Dagon Gera hasn't shown up yet. I mean, this is just very confusing with storytelling.
That drill will take time to set up. Hope Marin can slow them down.
Oh, what invisible barrier nonsense is this?
I chose the wrong profession. Should have wised up and chose the flame trooper track. What kind of sword is that?
Whoa.
How you doing, BD? Having fun back there?
I'm definitely having more of a pleasant experience as doing the parkour segments rather than the combat, honestly. This is why I don't play Souls games anymore, because I just don't feel like the combat is ever anything interesting. It's always kind of the same general formula. And so, like, it's kind of hard to appreciate things to a new degree, because you've seen, like, very similar, like, thought processes go into the combat and all this kind of stuff. It doesn't feel unique, and it's very easy to get burned out with, like, those kind of combat systems and those kind of mentalities, and that's why I've fallen out of, love with the Souls series entirely. Even Bloodborne, as magnificent as that game is, I don't feel like playing it anymore. Whereas with like third-person shooters and survival horror games, it always feels like there's something new, something innovative, something worth appreciating in a new sort of way, or even hating in a new sort of way.
Incredible. But that won't stop the Empire from reducing it to rubble.
But I genuinely don't think the Souls formula really befits this kind of story that they're trying to tell, and I've said it many times, guys, like, the story doesn't feel focused in this game. It feels like it's just going all over the place. If they made this a linear game, I think it would have worked a lot better, honestly. I know Lasers liked this game, but does he like it more than Jedi Fallen Order? I don't know. I only didn't watch his review because I feel like he'll criticize Mandalorian and it'll just leave a lasting stain on my memory, and it'll affect my ability to like Mandalorian if I hear what he has to say. Because I feel like he's going to diverge onto those tangents. But he loved the game. He loved Jedi Survivor. I just don't know if he likes it more than Jedi Fallen Order. Like, surely he has to be seeing the same kind of problems with the storytelling as I am. I literally haven't found a single skill that's useful or worth trying out.
Easy now. See your Junda sent me.
Master Junda, you use the Force, you're Cal Kestis.
It's time to go.
If only you did that more often in the combat, just pull blasters away from enemies.
Must make it back to Master Junda. These contact codes cannot fall into the hands of the Empire.
Cal, he's gone. Take this. Go through quickly. It will protect you. Go. I can't hold this forever.
Couldn't save him.
It is our duty to make sure this step meant something.
Let's get these codes to Seer. We got this thing's attention.
Oh,
That was close.
interesting.
I'm impressed.
And it resets Force Dash and Jedi Flip. See, again, like, they're continually ramping up the parkour, but not so much with the combat. I'm having more fun just doing the parkour than engaging with the combat.
I see a way back in.
Then let's hurry.
Made it.
We should not take Pilgrim's path to Seer's base.
There's another route. There's a lot of patrols.
We can manage. Dead end!
We make a stand?
Do you trust me?
Of course. What are you up to?
No time to explain. Do you trust me?
Yes.
That's so abrupt. Marin's just full of tricks at this point.
No. Hurry. Jump through, Cal! Now!
I can't believe
What the heck?
Believe it! Well done!
gotta be kidding me.
You got this, buddy!
This is pretty cool.
No kidding. This thing's gotta have a weakness.
You should know this. You fought these things before in the Clone Wars, didn't you?
Nice one, Cal.
Don't think me yet.
Having fun?
What, you're not?
I'm having a lot of fun with this for sure.
We can't keep this up.
I have an idea, but I need an opening.
I'm trying to go forward, but okay.
There's nowhere left to run.
Then we stand together.
Now or never.
Oh man, these two were made for each other.
One last jump. It's a big one.
Right behind you.
I don't know how Marin is handling all these jumps, but I don't care. I don't think Mother Talzin is as powerful as this. This is insane.
How did you do that?
A ritual I learned when I returned to Dathomir. It is taxing.
Okay. Cornered by a relentless Imperial weapon, Marin kisses Cal and asks him to trust her. They escape with their lives, and now their relationship has started down a new path. While en route to rescuing Brother Armias, Cal entered a mysterious, wind-blasted chamber. Within the eye of its howling gale, he experienced a flashback through the Force, one of Seer warning Cal about pushing himself too hard in his fight against the Empire. Emerging with a newfound clarity, Cal worked with Marin to retrieve the contact codes during an Imperial assault. Brother Armias, however, did not make it, and so their return to Seer is bittersweet. When facing down an Imperial assault, Marin and Cal share a brief but meaningful kiss. She asks him to trust her, and with the Imperial attack behind them, it is clear that their relationship is taking a new
I am
direction.
fine.
Come on. Let's get these codes to Seer. Seer. Couldn't save Armias. He gave his life for this. I'm sorry.
I know you did your best, Cal. And the Empire?
They did not track us.
Hey, Scrapper. Glad you made it back in one piece.
Master Cordova. Did you find a way across the abyss?
No. But you may have, Cal. Bode and I were able to find some interesting data in the archives.
Let's show 'em what we dug up.
Centuries ago, the Republic established a colony on Kobol to study a stellar anomaly known as the Abyss. Santari Khri led the research team.
That Z with him.
Early attempts to navigate the Abyss ended in disaster. The Republic was on the verge of abandoning the project.
And then guess who volunteers to fly in alone and discovers a planet on the other side?
Dagon.
Using the data from his voyage, Khri invented the Abyss Compass to guide others safely to Tenel.
The Republic established a settlement, the Jedi built a temple, just like you said, Cal.
Regrettably, a time of peace and prosperity was disrupted when Outer Rim marauders invaded.
I saw them too, but how'd they get across the abyss?
He must have stolen a compass. Don't worry, we won't be so careless.
Overwhelmed, the Republic abandoned Tenelor, and the Jedi Council ordered Khri to destroy the compass.
Dagon Gera refused and rebelled against the Order.
That is a Gendai. They do not often ally with other species.
Looks like Ravis has been working with Dagon for a lot longer than we thought.
So the Order sent Jedi to secure the compasses. Dagon murders them over it.
Jedi. Killing other Jedi.
He's not a Jedi at that point.
Centauri said that Dagon was the key to Tantalor.
Maybe he is, young Jedi. Despite my efforts, those compasses you brought me were beyond repair. However, records indicate that 3 were unaccounted for.
So you're saying one might still be out there?
Yes.
And Dagon sent his army to look for it.
I'd ask you to stay and help us, but I recognize that look.
Well, look.
Hope. That planet could be a haven for those who stand against the Empire.
So you coming with us? I mean, Grease can make room on the Mantis. For all of you.
No. This place needs me. The Hidden Path needs me.
Cordova?
I'm sorry, my friend. But for now, my place is on Jeddah with Seer. Let me prepare a data stick so you'll have access to our research wherever your journey takes you.
Let me guess. You're staying too.
When we first met, I thought that what we shared was unique. Survivors.
2 survivors. Yep, I knew she was gonna say survivors.
Took our families.
Yeah. Helped me realize I wasn't alone.
As did you. But there is a galaxy full of people who have suffered as we have. It's as Seer said. Perhaps you have found a sanctuary for them.
Perhaps. If we can get to it.
I will join you. Besides, it's been far too long since I've made Grease's hair stand on end.
See you back on the Mantis night, sister.
Device invented by Centauri Cree to navigate the Kobo Abyss, the compass uses the coordinates obtained during Dagon Gera's Centauri flight to Tanalorr. The Jedi Council ordered all Abyss compasses destroyed after the Nihil raided Tanalorr, believing they must have stolen one in order to cross the Abyss. When the Jedi Council ordered Tanalorr and Kobo abandoned, Dagon Gera could not accept it. Despite Centauri's protestations, he defied the Council. 200 years later, his hatred of the Order reached its conclusion as he bled his lightsaber and swore himself an enemy of the Jedi. Bode and Master Cordova were eager to share their findings. Centauri Cree created a special compass to navigate the Kobo Abyss, allowing the Jedi of the High Republic to establish an outpost temple on Tanalorr. However, the planet was somehow invaded by Nihil attackers, forcing the Jedi to fall back. In the aftermath, the Jedi Council ordered Cree to destroy the remaining devices, but according to Master Cordova, 1 compass remained unaccounted for. I thought he said 3, not 1. Finding it would grant them passage through the Abyss. Marin, seeing the potential of Tanalorr as a safe haven for Hidden Path refugees, joins the crew as they resolve to find the final compass. So I guess the 2 that we have were the ones that were unaccounted for.
The Mantis has changed.
Oh yeah, Cal and Bode, they ain't exactly the cleaning types.
I cleaned this morning. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. That's on me.
Marin, I didn't know you were coming. Hey, maybe I'll pick up some scaz steaks. Why'd you join back up anyways?
Seer and I believe Tanalorr could be a refuge for those persecuted by the Empire.
Persecuted by the Empire, huh? Gonna get crowded.
Welcome to Kobo.
Cal! Cal, so glad you're back! You missed all the action! It was horrible!
Did something happen?
The Raiders paid us another visit. Took a shine to that droid you found.
See?
They took her, Cal! Carried her right out! She's been droid-napped!
My saloon better be okay, Turgle. I think you brought this down on us.
I'm innocent, Mr. Grease! Promise!
Dagon sent them. He's after Tanalorr.
There must be something more to Z than we realized. Something scrambled up in her memory bank.
We have to rescue her. Once he gets what he wants, he'll scrap her for sure.
It won't be easy to get her back. The Raider base is in the swamp. They gutted an old Lucrehulk battleship from the Clone Wars.
We've seen it. Means they got a lot of firepower.
As do we.
She's right. Now's our time to move.
I like where this is going.
They already have what they came for. They're back at their fortress, feeling safe, complacent.
They'll never see it coming.
Maybe not. But if you're wrong, and they'll be looking for payback.
Not to worry. I will stay here and look after Grease and the others.
You sure?
I think you two can manage. Just don't let him swim without supervision.
Let me know if you need help.
Nice axe.
Name's Mosey.
Mary.
All right. I'll scout
They're
out.
really trying to make Marin more funny in this game. The crew returned to Kobo to discover that in their absence, the raiders descended upon the outpost and kidnapped Z. Fearing Z will be scrapped once Dagon discovers she knew nothing of the compass, Cal and Bode decide to launch a daring strike into the raider base itself, and abandon Lucrehulk battleship to rescue Z. I would like to listen to conversations right now, but it's been too long since I played this game. I just want to get the story done.
Well, there it is.
That's the Lucrehulk?
Got your mark, I'm coming in. You made it.
Anyone spot you?
Me? Not a chance. What are we dealing with? Any sign of the droid?
Some kind of service gantry.
Could be a way in.
It's the best option I can see.
Okay, let's scope out the way across.
Only way to the Lucrehulk is through this swamp.
For you, maybe. You want to ride, BD?
Alright.
When you're ready, make a move on that gantry. I'll be watching.
Copy that. That's one way not to get mud on your boots, huh? Now we just need to rescue Z.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Let's check this place out.
Must find my data pad.
Oh.
Can't we just get you a new one?
Absolutely not.
How did you get here, Zig?
Cal, what are you doing out here?
I could ask you the same question, Zig.
I came out here to look for Z.
Yeah, me too.
Ahem. And I am Winnie Edes. Cal, was it? We've only just met, but I could use some assistance.
What do you need?
I was told there's a bird in the swamp that spots a resplendent plumage. But when I tried to get a closer look at one, it snatched my datapad and flew away.
Where'd it go?
They've got a nest at the top of a spire nearby. I'd go, but Winnie here says I gotta stay by her side.
Yes, that spire there. It's so close, yet so far.
I'll see what I can do.
You shine like the stars. Oh, that's a Coruscant saying, perhaps a more simple, thank you, Cal.
You ever been in a ship this big before, buddy? Been a long time for me. I'm looking forward to it. It's Z's in there. We're not leaving without her.
I have a visual. Damage taken. Crush them. Impressive dexterity. Weapons engaged.
This is important. I can do this.
Force pushing grenades is a pretty bad feature.
Great timing.
It's pretty clunky.
There you are. Ready to liberate one slightly eccentric High Republic droid? I'll go high.
Again. Oh my god.
Could use a little help, BD.
Super battle droids are just such a pain in the ass in this game. There hasn't been a single enemy type worse than the super battle droid. Nice work, Bode, even though you're gonna end up betraying me in the end.
Let's find out.
You know, it still doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm not really seeing any kind of unusual behavior on Bode's part that would indicate he would turn traitor.
So Marin decided to come after all.
Yeah, she thinks Tanalor could really help the path.
Why are you going in that direction? I was holding left and he was going right for some reason.
Okay, let's focus. Z needs us.
Well, also, I just remembered. Apparently, Ravis is voiced by the same guy who voices Albert Wesker. So DC Douglas apparently does Ravis's voice. That's hard to believe.
You know, I broke into a freighter on Denab once.
Yeah? Any tips?
No. It was nothing like a Lucrehulk. Not sure why I even mentioned it.
You for Model 459? I am. Then you are subordinate to me. No, I am Model. You are entirely.
The detection on that killing blow animation is not very good.
Arguing?
It happens more than you'd think.
No wonder they lost. Come on, let's go.
Wow, the first time they actually commented on a passive conversation between droids.
Scaling a beaten-up warship, just like the old days.
Wow. Vulture droids, separatist tanks. They have enough to start a war here, it looks like. Why can't I use slow? There we go. I have to lock on, it seems.
Someone help me!
What? Well, this is hyper armor bullshit again.
Help me, here.
It doesn't make any sense. I perfectly counter them, and then he just retaliates with an attack that just gives him hyper armor. Yet again, this is the kind of crap you deal with all the time in Souls games, and it's stupid. For no reason, I get hyper armor.
Up here.
It's an old issue that's just been around for almost a decade, or even longer than that.
I will not yield to you. I won't yield. A fast one.
Ow. Oh, come on, really? This enemy is so broken. Like, what is the whole point of having this whole system where the enemies can parry you if you are too aggressive on them? If they were just gonna hyper armor through your attacks? It's so stupid. There are better options than hyper armor. And the developers are just so lazy. That guy was less aggressive because he's out of bounds.
I won't yield.
Yeah, I'm better off just fighting unlocked, honestly.
Going up. Almost. You scum. Take this.
Just like spacing and just moving in such a way that you passively avoid attacks. It's pretty reliable. Oh, what? Jesus, oh my god. Yet again, another enemy that can just take pull like it's nothing.
First time I fought Droideka was with my master during the Clone Wars. I froze. He had to take them out.
Look at you now. Bet he'd be proud.
Hope so.
You know she didn't just join behind Tantalor, right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
A turbo lift.
Is that who I think it is inside?
Let me get a closer look. Yeah, it's Z.
Where does it go?
Control tower.
Then that's our target. I see a problem. Down there.
Droids.
Oh.
We've seen worse. Check out those AATs. I've got a plan. So
AATs.
Draw them away, you slip by. Regroup at the turbo lift. What do you think?
It's risky.
We passed risky a while back. Good luck.
You too.
Oh, the frame rate is dying. Oh, Jesus. Why is the frame rate so bad in this game? Ah, this game's optimization is so bad. It is so terrible. This is the worst optimization I have ever seen on a PS5 game, aside from Cyberpunk 2077, but I didn't even play that game. Because why would I?
Soon you will serve a new master.
Is that really Wesker's voice? I'm just not hearing it right now. I'm not hearing Wesker's voice through Ravis. That move has so much range. And of course he's gonna counter pull, because every single enemy counters pull. Are you serious?
Target has impacts.
Show some strength.
And he recovers so fast from the animation.
Wanna dance? Not done yet? Bye.
His AI was screwing up, so that's why he did that attack rather than counter me. Anytime I'm right behind him, and he's not countering me, he's just going to do his frontal attacks and just hit me on the back end of them. It's so dumb.
Pretty quick.
Yep, knew that was coming.
Come on, show me your strength. I don't think so. I've survived worse. What?
Ah, really, Bode? Why did you take so long to get here?
What are these buildings?
Technical term is yurts. Living quarters. Saw them on Merrick 9. You never seen so many yurts.
Living quarters. We're in deep now.
It's so hard to tell when you have to kill enemies to trigger certain events. Alright. At least I don't have to fight that guy.
How do you think those other compasses went missing?
My credits are on Stantari Cree.
No kidding. If she sends Z to that Bacta tank, maybe there's more to the story. So we rescue Z, get out of here, find Tanalor, and then... what?
I'm just taking it day by day.
Maybe figure something out with Merrin?
She's got her path, I've got mine.
Yeah, I've heard Jedi avoid attachment, but
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
just don't forget who you really are.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means trust your heart. Things are only getting worse out there. Life is precious. And so is happiness.
I wish it were that simple.
It is that simple. If you see a future with Merrin, embrace it.
I don't understand. I can't just...
Ray shields.
Boat. Hey, clankers! Over here. A little further. Perfect.
Thanks. I'll look for another way around. You find that droid. And stay alive.
So I guess that whole moment where Bo just out of the blue tells Cal to embrace Marin is meant to indicate that he's going to turn traitor or something. It must be that. Because what else could it be? Because I don't really see any indication that Bode could be a traitor.
This isn't very inviting. Dagon's gonna destroy Z to get what he wants. He's obsessed. He shouldn't have left her at the outpost. We have to get her back.
How did... He can't be killed.
You're a bold one.
There it is.
What do you want with that?
That's Dagon's orders. This is for me.
What the? Okay.
They're on to us.
Oh, Purge Troopers.
That was clever.
Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
Cal should have already learned that. Slam.
Always giving me a new perspective, eh, Seer?
I don't understand. How has he not learned that already? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Cal should have already learned that.
We need the tuner back. Gives them access to everything Kree locked down. Bode? Bode, can you hear me? Must be out of range. Or they're jamming our comms. I'm sure he's okay. But for now we have to go it alone.
I didn't know Lucrehulks were this massive. I mean, I didn't think they were this open as well and empty. Well, I'm definitely like this area more than Jeddah, that's for sure.
Centauri, your work is unparalleled. But sending a droid instead of facing me yourself, such cowardice.
A small price to pay for her sparing your life.
Tell me, did the Jedi's death satisfy you?
He escaped.
All those years of incarceration dull your edge.
Sharp enough to see the Jedi might be your equal.
Say it again and I'll cut out your tongue.
It'll grow back.
Yeah, my subscriber was right. Ravis can regenerate.
The Jedi is a threat.
Not now that we have this.
I already duplicated the device's frequencies. We can now access any site she sealed.
Well done, Ravis. You, activate the forest array. Go to the Shattered Moon. I know where Centauri hid the last compass.
Dagon. After you have it, I will consider my oath to you fulfilled.
What then, old friend?
The galaxy has changed. There are many wars, but little honor to be won from them.
Once we are on Tanalor, perhaps we can dream up a new war. You and I.
Perhaps.
I don't understand what oath they're talking about. And what's this about starting a new war? Like,
Do you want me to scrap the droid?
No. Centauri must have purged the droid's memory bank. Has no knowledge of the compass. I will tear it down to the bolts and reprogram it to serve me as it once served her.
it's like they want to start a war in service to some invisible force. I don't know. The Jedi are a species about which little is known. What is understood, however, is that they do not seem to age and die as other organics do, and that they are mostly amorphous, being no more than a huge mass of nerves. They are nearly indestructible and only die when their core nerves are severed or their bodies are utterly and completely destroyed. For centuries, Ravis has owed Dagan an oath of service. Once the compass is in Dagan's possession, Ravis will consider this oath fulfilled. Yet the Jedi warrior confesses that there is little honor to be won in the galaxy these days.
Dagan could be anywhere. Ready, BD? If you're ready, I'm ready. All right, Z. Let's get you out of there.
Do hurry, Cal. He's going to reprogram me.
That droid is mine.
I suppose I'll rescue myself.
So you survived Ravis.
This is not good.
The usual. You murdered your fellow Jedi.
I struck down those who stood against me. Leave us or share their fate?
Even if you believe the Council betrayed you, they were still your family.
How arrogant. That you would presume to know what drives me?
What I can see is your obsession with Tanalor has blinded you. Whatever happened, you can't change the past. Trust me on that one.
Perhaps you're right.
Are they really trying to talk to each other after they tried to kill each other?
I must sever it completely.
This frame rate is horrible.
The tuner is mine. The droid is mine. Tanalor is mine.
Master Creature have left you in that tank to rot.
Hang on, Z.
That was the plan.
Whoa. Oh, come on!